Alright guys, it is 5:34. Let's go ahead, let's get going over to work. I'm curious what the temperature in the car will say. Let's find out. 43 degrees. Wow, that's cold. Let's get going. Good morning. It is Monday, January 19th, 2026. Yes, we are almost at the end of the first month of the new year. Can you believe that? It is so hard to believe, it really is, because so much has already happened already. But yes, today I will be doing Buffett screening over in City Walk. And if you don't know what that is, outside of the Margarita restaurant, there is a security screening post that services Sapphire Falls side and also Royal Pacific, as well as I think Aventura is also on that side. But yes, that is the side I will be on today. And honestly, I am super excited because I love Buffett area. You get a beautiful view when it comes to Islands of Adventure and up to some Chocolate Emporium, especially at 2 times, in the morning and at night. I love it so much. Now, on to my health part. Thank you very much for your comments. I saw, Matt, you commented yesterday. I didn't get to read it fully because I had to get ready for work. But I will later on my break, and then on the way home, I'll talk about that in reflection time. But yeah, when it comes to the security test on Saturday, I have been studying very much, and in order to pass, you can only miss 4, okay? I am currently missing 7. So I have to get that down to 3 more, and then I'll be good. And a couple of them, I accidentally flip-flopped, and telephone is the odd one that I keep forgetting because it's one that doesn't really come up that much. But yeah, so I'll be studying those. And what I've been doing is on my half an hour break, my lunch break, is I've been going over to the training area. And that's when I go ahead and I review the material. They have these little cue cards that I've been using, flashcards. And they also have mock tests that I've been using as well. So I am doing quite a bit. Along with that, we also have Valencia as well, which is going really good. And I submitted my first week's assignments yesterday, and there we go. But yeah, we got so much going on right now. It's unbelievable. And now we're starting into week 2 of school, which is basically module 2. So that'll be fun. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get over to work. Let's have an amazing day today. And as far as other jobs go, Tiffany found me a position over at Camping World to apply for, which looked really cool and interesting. It was for a sales manager, and though I do have sales experience, I'm not sure if they're going to take that into account because it is RV versus car. But hey, who knows? Throw your hat in the ring and see what happens. But other than that, I don't have much else going on right at the exact moment. But yeah, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pounding away and seeing what else falls. On top of that, we're going to be studying for FTCE for social science to be able to get placed at a middle or high school for social studies classes. I would love to go ahead and do economics, but we'll see what happens. But overall, my goal right now is to go ahead and get back to the financial position I was in and a better health position as well. Both physical and, I hate to say it like this, but into a more mental health state as well, better. To where I'm down to one job, focusing on school and doing it that way. Versus two jobs, running around like a chicken with its head chopped off and trying to figure out where I'm meant to go and all that stuff. But yeah, that right now is the goal. And when it comes to your goals, as long as you do something each day to work toward it, that's all you can do. And that is the best thing you can do as well. For me, the best thing I can do is go ahead and study for my stuff that I need to, my work exam, as well as for my other stuff, and keep putting my feelers out there for other jobs that interest me and that pay decent. And while teaching doesn't pay the best, it's still the reward that you get of giving back to the community. And teaching doesn't also pay the worst either. Especially compared to other jobs that I've seen out there over the past year. And believe me, I've looked at all different kind of jobs in the market. I've looked at all different kind of pay scales, job availability, and not to mention ongoing requirements and criteria. Now, the problem with teaching does become is that once you renew your professional certificate, they may ask you to do more coursework again. But we'll see when that time comes. That is, of course, after 5 years. That is how long your professional certificate is good for. So yeah, we'll deal with that when that time comes. But for right now, I'm gonna go over to work today. I'm just gonna have a good time. In between guests, I'm gonna go ahead and study again. And there we go. That's all we can do. But for now, let's get going and let's have a great day.
Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all
All right, guys, it is now 6:10. Let's go have a great day of work, and I will see you in the afternoon. It is still 40 degrees outside. Let's get going. All right, guys, it is now 3:58, and we are now done with work. Today has been an incredible day. Went ahead, worked over at Buffett, like I told you before, which is right next to the Margaritaville restaurant, and honestly, it was a lot of fun. Ryan, the team member I was with today, yes, the power of Ryan's unite, was awesome to work with, and also really entertaining too. I loved hearing about all these shows that he was telling me about, which was really fun. Shows that I never even heard about. So that was cool. That's the thing, when you are partnered with a great person, it makes time go by so quick and so much fun. The guests, absolutely amazing. A lot of fun there too. And overall, today was a great day. Right now, all I am thinking about is getting home to a beautiful girl, enjoying some time with Tiff, figuring out what the heck we are doing for dinner, because there was talk about the chicken rice bowl, then it turned into spaghetti. So honestly, at this point, I don't even know what the heck we are grabbing from Publix or Target, for that matter. All I do know is that I am going to get home, figure out dinner, and go from there. And as far as health-wise go today, I did not have any chest pains today at all in the upper left or the upper right. So that was really good. I also didn't have any other issues today so far, which was also good. But yeah, I am actually keeping a really close eye on that until I can get an appointment. And if I did feel like it was getting progressively worse at all, then I would go ahead and get my butt over to the emergency room. That is for sure. Because as I've learned with other relatives of my past and people I've seen, when it comes to health, you don't play around. That's for sure. But guys, let's get going. Let's get home and let's go hang out with a beautiful girl. Enjoy some quiet time. And then figure out dinner. Let's do it. My Tiffany! Hi. Oh my gosh, how I missed you. Come here, my little coffee drinking hottie.
Right, seriously. All right. There's a reason I'm wearing this outfit.
Come here. Don't you trust me?
Right.
Sure.
All right. Seriously. Freaking cool hand.
All right, I think we messed with her enough.
Yes.
All right, I am going to kiss on this girl even more. Head brush.
Yes.
Change. And then we got to figure out
Dinner.
what's for dinner.
Yay.
Mwah. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's get changed. So cute and so perfect. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's get going over to Target. And let's grab our dinner stuff that we need. Let's do it. Let's get over there. All right, guys, let's go ahead and let's go into Target and let's get our dinner. It's a great day today. And a beautiful night. Let's get going. Cilantro lime seasoned beef flank strips. This was really good in sandwich form, so we're gonna do this tonight. And we gotta figure out Lily's dinner, because Lily will not eat this, I don't think. Will she? Okay.
Wish.
I do too. There we go. Hoagie rolls. Done. Fajita mix, so we can be lazy and not have to cut it. There we go. Alright, now We'll go Portuguese Mexican, Sargento. There we go. Thank you, baby. So perfect. Such a cute girl. Alright guys, it is 6:04. We got the stuff that we need for dinner and picked up a case of carbonated flavored water. So yes, we are all good to go. You ready? Good. I'm ready to get home, have a nice dinner, cooked by an amazingly beautiful girl. Who cooks so good with love. Let's get going home. God, she's perfect. Heck yeah. You know, I just thought of something. If we wait here for about 10 minutes and let the water outside, we'll have maybe cold water.
Yeah, well, you could take one of the cans, put it in the freezer for a few minutes.
Alright guys, it is now 6:20 and it's time for an outro. Today has been a great day. We went over to Buffett, we worked, had some fun with an awesome coworker. Really, that was really cool, I have to admit. Getting to hear about the shows I've never even heard before is really awesome. And especially from a guy with such passion about them too. For the weird shows like that, I loved listening to him talk about them. But as for everything else, came home, kissed on a beautiful girl, shaved, then went over to Target and got dinner. Now while I was on break, I did go ahead and take notice of a comment. Let me see here. I'd really encourage you to get that appointment booked as soon as you can. The LDL being elevated isn't really any issue. With the symptoms you're mentioned and your white blood cell counts being very high, your body is fighting something. The drop in weight also can be concerned because you guys eat a lot of fast food. True. For cholesterol, the HDL is the concern. That's a really low HDL value. Eating healthier fats and fiber will help bring that up. And then someone actually replied back, you sound like a GP, Matt, general practitioner. And that's the thing, okay? We have a lot of people in our community that are from all over the world, all walks of life as well, that have come to our community because of a certain video they were interested in or whatever. And honestly, it is so overwhelmingly awesome. It genuinely is. And I welcome any and all advice. I always have and always will. And that's the thing. When you are open and receptive to advice and receptive to people's criticism and feedback and their critique of you, there's always some value and truth in every criticism you will ever get. I don't care how far negative it is. There's always some truth in it. And that's the thing. For those that they get criticism, they get critique feedback, and all they do is just try to push it away and go, okay, well, that doesn't exist. Well, then you're also ignoring a segment of people out there that, yeah, they may be onto something that you don't realize because you have tunnel vision. And that's one of the things that I've learned in all the years of doing this, is make sure that you don't have that tunnel vision, that you are open and receptive. Like with Matt here. Matt has been a long time standing person in our community. He has helped out quite a bit of talking and everything else in the comments. And truthfully, it's been really awesome having him. Now, as far as the advice on the medical part goes, yes, I'm definitely taking that to heart. Because I don't know what the heck is going on inside. I genuinely don't. Now, as you guys know, and I've talked about it before, yes, I have had COVID in the past, and my father, Joe, he actually had colon cancer, survived that, then got COVID, then died, unfortunately. He also had a heart attack when he was, I think in his 50s, I want to say, yeah. So I have to look out for that as well. There's a lot that I've been taking into account as well. And that's the thing. Knowing is half the battle. It's what G.I. Joe, the show, used to say all the time. And that holds true in this kind of situation. Knowing what is going wrong with you is only half the battle. How you react to it is the other half of the battle, and what you do about it. Now, I was overweight by my own metrics and by the doctor's metrics. So I devised a diet where I went ahead and ate peanut butter bagel in the morning with honey on it and had some fruit with it. That was my breakfast. Then at dinner time, I had a larger dinner. And the weight loss seemed to have worked. But what was odd is that the cholesterol was still high. So I didn't understand what that's about. And because of that, and then because of also these chest pains I've been getting off and on, makes me want to actually get that doctor's appointment booked and understand what's going on. Even if I had to go to a cardiologist too, as well. That would be another thing that I would want to do. Because really, yeah, you want to go ahead and make sure you understand what's going on with your body. That's for sure. And also, as far as the test goes, today, again, I was studying, so I will again tonight. And if you missed it, the test is basically, it's called 10 codes. If you ever listen to a police show, they say 10-4, which means okay or affirmative. Yeah, stuff like that. But there's an entire laundry list of them. And what happens is you're given a 10 code and a bunch more. And then on the right side, you're given the definition. And you have to match them up. Now, there are some that I have memorized down to art because they were so simple and told me so many times. But then there are other ones, like telephone, that I haven't memorized that well because they're not used as often. There's also two that I got mixed up. Meet with and meet at location. So I got those two mixed up as well, and I gotta get those down. Otherwise, if I reverse them, I automatically miss 2. Now, I can miss 4 of them or 5 and pass the test. My goal is to only miss 3. If I can get down to 3, then I'm in good nature. Now, like I said before, assuming that I pass and everything else, yes, I am still looking for something better because bills are going to rise. My pay is not going to keep up with that. So, while this has been great and fun, I want a job where I can afford the universal ticket and the food inside. That is my goal and my bills. But I got goals in mind. And I want you to have goals in mind too. Because when you have a goal, you want to accomplish it. You want to work hard at it. And you don't want to let anything get in the way of distraction. And my first goal ever when I was little was a Game Boy Advance SP from Kmart. Yep. I went over to Kmart over here in Winter Garden back when it was actually still Kmart. Now it's like a church and a gymnastics area and something else. But I went in there and I went to the back counter to electronics. And my mom, she taught me about layaway back then with it. So what she had me do was put this Game Boy Advance SP on layaway with a game. And she told me, okay, so out of your allowance, you're going to go ahead and make a payment every week. And then at the end, then you will have it paid off. And I thought that was the coolest thing. And that's also where I started to learn about saving toward a goal. Now, right now, my goal is to complete my Valencia program. My next goal is to accomplish my UCF Masters or Penn State Masters. Because Penn State still has not gotten back to me about that. But I do have some good news for you. Yes, it actually is. It's not about Penn State UCF. It is about Valencia. Okay? Because I got my Canvas course grades in for the first week. And I was actually really, really happy. And the reason why is because all of my grades were positive. Not joking. I thought, oh my gosh, maybe I'm going to get points taken off for the assignment that we had to do. But no. I'm trying to get into here because Canvas is like kind of a pain. There we go. It's the right side. But yeah, guide to reading. So the actual annotation assignment I had to do, 25 out of 25. The comments and questions demonstrate engagement with the content. This document is an excerpt from a longer IES practice guide, which will be provided in a later module. Cool. But yeah, I got 25 out of 25. And then, as you know, on the quiz, I got 10 out of 10. For the introduction, I got a check mark of full completion. And there we go. Yeah, my first week, I got full score. So I'm super happy with that. But guys, thank you so much for everything. I hope you had a great day because honestly, I did. Now tomorrow I will be in the hub 6:30 to 12:30. So yeah, that'll be fun. And I don't know what I'm doing after that. I haven't decided yet. But what I can tell you is that I am going to go ahead, edit, upload, have a good night's sleep, enjoy Tiffany's wonderful dinner, and just relax a little. Because you know something? Relaxing is something I have not had in a little bit. I think it's because of all that has been racing through my head to get done. And that's something I need to do. Relax every now and then. That's what I'm going to do. And with that, good night, everyone. I hope you have a good sleep. And I will see you tomorrow. Now go get some sleep. You guys, we got early work tomorrow. Good night.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.